Si Dr. Higinio Mendoza Sr. ay isang lingkod bayan at manggagamo. Isinilang sa Puerto Princesa, Palawan noong ika-27 ng Hulyo, ika-1878. Naglingkod bilang gobernador ng Palawan noong ika-1931 hanggang ika-1937. Nagtatag ng Mendoza Guerrilla Unit noong ika-21 ng Enero, taong ika-1942. Tumulong sa paglikas ng mga taong bayan at nakipaglaban sa mga Hapon. Dinakip ng mga Hapon sa tinitian Puerto Princesa na ngayon bayan ng Rojas noong ika-6 ng Enero, taong ika-1944. Hinatulang mamatay sa Kanigaran, Puerto Princesa noong ika-24 ng Enero, taong ika-1944. Dr. Higinio Mendoza Sr. tinaguri ang bayani ng lalawigan ng Palawan, isang magiting na halimbawa para sa lahat ng kanyang mga nagawa. Ngunit, patuloy pa ba siyang nakikilala ng ating mga kababayan?
Hi ate! Kilala niyo po ba si Dr. Higinio Mendoza?
Sino ba yun? Kilala yun?
Ay, parang sa PNS, yun ba yun siya? Kasi kami idea ni sis. So,
Nagpatayo ng Mendoza Park.
ay, di ba yun? Basta yun na yun. Ate, kilala mo ba si Dr. Higinio Mendoza?
Pagkakalam ko lang kasi sa kanya, diba, yung monument niya sa Mendoza. Yung sa history niya is isa daw siya sa revolution ng mga sinauna, isa siya sa nakipaglaban dito sa lugar na to para sa na rin, for the benefits of the Palawan, diba, sa Puerto. Yun lang alam ko.
Kilala mo ba si Dr. Higinio Mendoza?
Bayani lang.
Sa tingin mo, ano yung naambag niya dito sa Palawan?
Hindi ko po alam.
Pwede po magtanong ate? Kilala niyo po ba si Dr. Higinio Mendoza? Ikaw ate, kilala mo po?
Hindi.
Kaya pwede magtanong? Kilala mo si Dr. Higinio Mendoza? Ate, pwede magtanong?
Sige,
Kilala mo si Dr. Higinio Mendoza?
narinig ko, familiar yung name, pero hindi ko kilala talaga.
Wala kang alam about sa kanya?
Wala.
Manong, pwede magtanong? Kilala niyo po si Dr. Higinio Mendoza? Hindi niyo po kilala? Ate, pwede magtanong?
Sige na, bes.
Sige na ate, isa lang. May tatanong lang kami sa'yo. Kilala mo si Dr. Higinio Mendoza? Wala kang alam tungkol sa kanya? Wala talaga. Kilala mo yung Palawan Hero?
Si dating Governor Higinio Mendoza.
Ano yung alam mo tungkol sa kanya?
Siya po yung Palawan Hero.
Wala,
Yun po
bukod
ang
sa
alam.
Palawan Hero, ano pa po yung alam mo tungkol sa kanya?
Ang alam ko lang po kasi sa kanya pinangalan yung Mendoza Park.
Sa tingin mo, bakit pinangalan sa kanya yung Mendoza Park?
Kasi siya yung Palawan Hero.
Siya yung Palawan Hero. Sa tingin mo, ano yung naambag niya? Bakit siya tinawag na Palawan Hero?
Hindi ko po alam. Kasi hanggang hindi ko po nabasa ng buo yun. Yung nakasulat dun sa may statue niya sa may Mendoza Park.
Kilala niyo po yung bayani ng Palawan? Si Dr. Higinio Mendoza po, kilala niyo?
Hindi masyado.
Kilala niyo po yung hero ng Palawan?
Hindi po.
Si Dr. Higinio Mendoza po, kilala niyo?
Hindi rin po.
Ate, alam niyo ba kung nasan kayo ngayon? Hindi niyo po alam kung anong tawag sa place na to? Mendoza Park. Sa tingin mo ate, bakit tinawag na Mendoza Park to? Hindi mo alam. Kilala mo kung sino yung Palawan Hero natin? Wala po kayong idea tungkol sa Palawan Hero natin ate? Wala. So, kilala mo ba si Dr. Higinio Mendoza? Hindi niyo po kilala. Wala kang alam na idea tungkol sa kanya, sa buhay niya? Wala po. Wala kang idea tungkol sa kanya?
Wala po.
So, kilala niyo po si Dr. Higinio Mendoza. Ano po yung alam niyo tungkol sa kanya, kuya?
Alam ko lang po yung pangalan niya lang po. Hindi niya lang po.
So, ate, kilala niyo ba kung sino yung nandun sa monumento sa gilid? Yung monumento po dun sa gilid, kilala niyo po kung sino yun? Oo. Hindi si Rizal po? Sige, ayun lang. Sino po ate? Si Dr. Higinio Mendoza po yung ating Palawan Hero, di ba ate?
Pero nga naalam mo eh.
Ate, may alam ka ba tungkol sa kanya?
Siyempre, alam ko rin na alam mo
ate yung alam mo na alam namin? Pwede mo bang sabihin sa amin, ate?
Mas may alam ka eh.
Ah? Hi, kuya. Kuya, may tanong lang kami sa'yo. Kilala mo ba kung kaninong monumento yung makikita sa Mendoza Park? Ikaw, tatay, kilala mo ba kung sino yung monumento na makikita sa Mendoza Park?
Balita ko lang, parang si Rizal yata.
Si Rizal, tatay. Kami, kuya. Kuya, kilala niyo ba kung sino yung monumento na makikita sa Mendoza Park?
Ha?
Opo, yung monumento po na makikita sa Mendoza Park. Sino po yun? Sir Mendoza. Ano po pangalan niya, kuya? Ate, magandang hapon, ate. Ate, magtanong lang kami sa'yo. Kilala mo kung sino yung monumento na makikita sa Mendoza Park? Yung monumento po dyan, ate, kilala mo kung sino yun? Hindi niyo po kilala?
Mendoza yan eh.
Ayan, ate, may alam ka ba tungkol sa kanya? Kilala mo ba kung sino yung monumento na makikita sa Mendoza Park?
Si Dr. Mendoza.
Ayan, nanay, may alam ka ba tungkol sa kanya?
Wala pa. Kilala niyo po yung yung bayani ng Palawan?
Bayani ng Palawan? Meron ba doon? Ako?
Si Higinio Mendoza po, kilala niyo?
Ano?
Si Higinio Mendoza, kilala niyo?
Higinio Mendoza? Hindi, artista? Politician? Tao yan.
Yun po ate.
Ay, hindi.
Story, sir. May tatanong lang kami. Kilala mo ba kung sino yung Palawan hero?
Opo, nabase sa aking pag-aaral sa Universidad ng Palawan State University. Aking nabasa yung ating Palawan hero ay si Dr. Higinio Mendoza Sr.
So, alam mo ba, sir, kung saan siya pinugutan ng ulo?
Sa Kanigaran.
Nalaik ko ba't na?
Kingaruting. Sa tila, tsaka...
Saan mababasa nyo naman yun doon sa Mendoza mismo, di ba?
Sino po si Dr. Mendoza? Kilala niyo po ba?
Dalawa man doktor kasi sila magkapatid.
Okay. Sino po yung kilala niyo dun, sir?
Pero halos lahat sila.
Ay, si Dr. Higinio
Magkakapatid.
Mendoza, sir. Kilala niyo
Si
po ba?
Dr. Higinio Mendoza, yung tinagurian sa magkakapatid ay panganay ng matandang Mendoza. Ang matandang Mendoza na yun ay isa sa mga prisoners of war na naiwan dito sa Puerto Princesa noong ikalawang digmaan. Kaya kung papansinin ninyo, ang Puerto Princesa ay halos pag-aari niya ang lupain. Mula doon sa may katedral, hanggang dyan sa may Mendoza Park, hanggang doon sa may papuntang airport, Mendoza Latia. Nabenta na lang yan sa mga prominenteng kuyunin din. No, ang nakahalo lang dyan ay ang mga Katon at saka yung Vicente. Kaya yung Capitol site, Vicente na lupain yan, nabili sa mga Mendoza. So si Dr. Higinio Mendoza ay tinaguriang hero ng Puerto Princesa. Kaya sang Mendoza Park pinangalan sa kanila.
Sa tingin mo, sir, bakit po tinaguri ang hero si Dr. Higinio Mendoza?
Dahil sila ang nag-save ng Puerto Princesa. Sila ang kumbaga protect ng Puerto Princesa. Yan, apat na mga prisoners of war, mga ninuno. Yung Hartman, yung Mendoza, yung Hartman, yung Clark, saka yung ano ni Mayor Hagidon, yung ninuno ng si Mrs. Marcel.
Ayan. So, salamat po, sir.
My father, Higinio Acosta Mendoza Sr. No? He was born in 1898 here in Puerto Princesa. Okay, he grew up here in Puerto, and when he was high school, he was third year high school, ano sila papa noon sa history sa kanyang biodata na now lang ito sa diary niya. When they were kids, they belonged to a very, very poor family. They were kids, they were selling bananas around town. Napakyan, walang chinelas, walang reward. They were selling bananas and vegetables around town. Sila nakapatid niya sa Bernardo. And when he was sa third year high school, he got involved in politics. Not necessarily that siya pumasok sa politics, but he was supporting a candidate from Palawan. Because at the time, the governor that was set up by the Americans was Governor Sanz, Francisco Sanz. So there was a meeting one night when Francisco Sanz followers were performing doon sa plaza. Inatake nila ito yung candidate na Palawin nyo. So my father, siguro, nakikot siya, inakyat niya sa stage, sinuntok na yung nakasalita. So, mabulabo na. Nagkabulabo yung meeting. So after that, talagang hinahanap niya, hinanting na siya ng mga tauhan ni Sanz. Francisco Sanz. Siguro talaga dahil idulo niya yung meeting. He was only very young boy, third year high school. So he was exiled to Manila by the parents. Buo sila mga kapatid. Pinadala nila si father ko sa Manila. And he studied in Palawan, ito si Manila High School. Manila High School then was run by the Americans. The Amasites. And he graduated in Manila High School in 1920. When he graduated in high school, he was the class president. There was a book written about their school by Narciso Ramos. Narciso Ramos was then the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, and he is the father of President Ramos, President Ramos. Siya ang nagsulat ng libro. Binigyan niya kami ng isang copy. I couldn't find that copy. So yung front page ng libro niya, when you open it, is the picture of my father being the class president. Narciso Ramos was only he was a class historian of the school. Eh, di makasama na yan, sila rector, sila chief, matatas na mga tao kasama niya. So, and then, after he graduated, he went to pursue his college. Then he went to the States, self-supporting siya. Kasi he was a working student. He boarded his ship from here to the States. He worked as a crew. Kasi wala na bakit pamasahe, no? He worked as a crew. And he stayed in the States, took up medicine, stayed in the States for 11 years. He finished his medical course at Ivan University. Pagkatapos, he came back here. Well, while he was in the States, he was organizing mga club, Filipinos, this and that in the States. When he came back here, in 1933, he threw his hands in politics, He joined politics and he ran for governor in 1934, 1933. He won, and then became governor for 6 years. And he was still single at the time. Tapos yun, nagkasal sila ni mother ko, si Trinidad Clark, Palanga Clark. And then, my first son was born 1934, ako was born 1935. We were born in Malacanang, they call it Malacanang. The building where the US Coast and the Philippine Coast Guard is now, may retat pa dyan sa labas. And he ran for re-election again. The third term he did not win it mainly because he transferred Palawan High School and the Palawan National, the hospital provision to the Pagkuyo to Palawan. He could foresee that mahirapan sa Kuyo kung doon ang lahat na activities. Samantalang dito na pumupunta yung center ng government, this year in Puerto Princesa. So for him, that was a political society. A political sacrifice he had to do that even if he lost, he thought that he has to transfer Palawan High School and Palawan Regional Hospital from Julio to Puerto Princesa. Okay, that was one of the greatest events that he had done in his life. And as a governor, at that time, Palawan was not getting any aid. Very little aid from the national government. So what he did when he was a governor on his second term, he wrote Malacanang, addressed his letter to President Quezon. This is in his diary, and this is also in the history of sa Palawan. He wrote Quezon, President Quezon, that Mr. President, if we do not get aid, assistance from the national government, we are going to secede Palawan either to the British or to the Americans. We will secede, eventually. Alis kami sa Republic of Philippines, we will transfer to either the British or the Americans. So Quezon called for him. Timing naman yung pagtawag, yung mga League of Governors was called in Manila for that meeting. No? And doon sa diary niya, during the meeting, President Quezon singled him out. Governor Mendoza, what's this all about your seceding Palawan to the British or the Americans? What is this all about? Ay, yung father ko. Yes, Mr. President, if we don't get any assistance from the national government, we will secede the province to either to the Americans or to the British. Nagalit si Quezon. Ang word si Quezon dahil niya. Governor Mendoza, shut up and sit down. So he did that way, shut up and sit down. But 2 months after that, President Quezon sent Higinio Mendoza, who also became the president of the Philippines. Higinio Mendoza, he was then the Department of Interior. He sent Higinio Mendoza here and Puerto Princesa with aid. Ang hiningilan ni Papa na first aid was the road from Inagawan, from Iwahig up to Inagawan. Dahil Iwahig to Inagawan, walang daan niya noon. Hanggang Malabak, hanggang Abulan, walang daan niya noon. People would just go bangka or sailboat from Inagawan to Puerto Princesa. So that first assistance that he got for Palawan from the national government was that road. It was open from Iwahig up to Inagawan. Kaya sigsag yan. At that time, wala pa sila mga dump truck, wala pa mga bulldozer. They only had wheelbarrow. Wala pa dump truck, malaki wala. Kaya talagang sigsag yan. So, kaya para sa akin dapat yung highway ngayon, gawin na Mendoza Highway. Because he was the one who got the funds to open that road from Inagawan, from Iwahig to Inagawan. So dapat yung highway yan, gawin talaga H. Mendoza Highway. Dahil siya nag-open yan, di ba? So yan ang mga achievements niya na when he was a governor, among other things. And he was also the one, the first one who what do you call this, who organized Boy Scouts of Palawan. Siya ang una na dyan. Okay, so President Quezon visited Palawan in March 1941. That was only 8 months before the World War II was proclaimed. No? So he ordered my father to organize the guerrilla movement here in Palawan. That's why he headed the Company A. So the first guerrilla movement here in Palawan was organized by my father. And he had 190 recruits and only had 32 had firearms. The rest were called the Bolo Battalion. Bolos na. Imagine, and they would, those Bolo Battalions were ready to fight the well-equipped Japanese army, no? Kaya itong museum na ito, ginawa ko ito in honor of the unsung heroes of Palawan, mostly the Palawan Special Battalion, Bolo Battalion. Because after the war, they were hardly recognized by the government, by the U.S. government or the Philippine government. They were hardly recognized. Only very few of them was recognized and given pension and all those things. You know? That's why my heart bleeds for them. That's why I thought that I should put up a monument for them, honoring them by putting up a museum. Yan ang yung Quarter Specialist Battalion, nakaraw na kayo dito, wala pa. Yan pa lang ang yan pa lang ang museum room. Yung Palawan Special Battalion booth, one room lang. Then it got bigger and bigger. That's what we are now. So that this museum I built in honor of those unsung heroes of the Bolo Battalion, which their sacrifices is the freedom we are all enjoying now, one way or the other. Now, I'd like to also tell you something about okay. My father was executed by the Japanese in January 1944. We found his remains after the war, but we never found his skull. The skull, what we heard, was sent to Manila by the Japanese for proper identification that Mendoza has already been executed. So yung sa park, iba dyan sa nilibing sa park, may monument dyan. No? So the rest of his body is buried in that park, and that monument. There's the skull. I never found the skull. Never recovered the skull. So in 1950s, during the administration of Lord Alfredo Abueng, he proclaimed the provincial government and proclaimed Higinio Mendoza Sr. as the World War II hero of Palawan. Sabi ng father ko, do not grieve. Not so many people, not so many Filipinos given a chance to die for a country. That was sparking words.